What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Crate series. Today, we are going to have to completely check on our trains because I don't know how well they're working, how bad they're working, or if they're working at all. So, we're going to have to check on those probably quite a bit today. Now, we just had our train come through for this one, so that did drop off some stuff. But I do want to make sure everything is fully functional. The first says nothing's in there. Let me go see if the train actually has anything still in it, just because I feel like it does. And then we will try and find our other train to see where that is at. Okay, so it emptied out completely. Cool. Which means we should have quartz, iron, and a whole bunch of other junk. And we should have a lot of quartz. Yeah, see? That's crazy. 104, 125 emeralds, 5,000 redstone. Alright, it's not bad. We got alloy there, brass nuggets, zinc. Okay, it's doing what it needs to. Let me go check on the other machine, which is most likely already at our other facility. I'm just gonna follow this just to make sure, because if it has to come over here, it's gonna go on this track. Then we have to build pillars, all the fun stuff. Fine, but oh well, get that. Now I do want to try and hurry up with this. Wait, what? I do want to try and English, not functional, but I do want to try and hurry up with this episode just because my F1 race is about to come on here in about like 10-15 minutes. So I do want to get my F1 kicking. Oh yeah, see, this baby's getting materials, it's getting coal and all the good stuff. Now these two are actually overpowering everything. So I am gonna have to add rotation speed controllers. And we're gonna need about 6 of them. So we will need a whole bunch. All that stuff is going up. Is also telling me that all the stuff that is in the backpacks, like down here, whatever the train leaves, actually is not clogging it. So we'll just throw a whole stack on that. If we get to the train, that's the point, right? And let me just throw all this. But yeah, it's pretty much telling me that the backpacks are actually working, which is what I want. And then now we just need all these machines are running. If you don't know, that was our old XP spot. We're not using it. We're getting rid of it. We did have to slow this down a little bit just to, well, try and power everything else. We should have a little bit more storage. Yeah, we have 112 because these 5, 6 of these machines right here take so much power. It's insane. I can power these 6 machines and I will be down to not even 100,000. We would be in triple digits. I think last time I checked, we were at 117. I powered all of these machines on at once. It was 117. That's it. Just 117. There's no thousand, there's no million. It's just that. So it is a very, very aggressive machine, but it works a wonderful master. I do need to put rotation speed controllers on here though. Brother, that sucks. Alright, well, that is good. We'll wait for our train to go back and we'll just beat it there. They'll win. Of course we'll win and fly. I can cut corners if I want to. Alrighty, so as we checked on those two, they are hopefully fine. They do match up correctly to where they get rid of everything at the right amount of time. I'm just gonna reset these real quick. Put those two in, take these two. I love that system, dude. I don't know why. It's so like helpful. It doesn't look the best because all the stone bricks, but even if you go inside, you're like, what the hell is this? Don't worry, I promise it's okay. It works. Alrighty. And then something else we have to do. I need alloy to get onto these, which means I always need like this stuff being built. What do we have sitting in here right now? A lot of copper. I have a feeling we're gonna have so much copper in this, it's going to be crazy. Because for some reason it's not accepting. I mean, we get brass. No, we don't get brass. Do we? Can't remember what we get from that machine. Well, let me check the meshes and advanced mesh. Do you give Sonny? Lapis, diamond, emerald. Okay. So yeah, it's only those. So yeah, we actually don't get brass to this at all, which that's not what I was planning. It's just going to be copper casings, and I don't want copper. I mean, how often are copper casing? I mean, not really often. I have more needs for brass casings than I do copper casings. So that means I also got to try and figure out how I can get brass here. Because brass is zinc and copper. We do get copper coming in, so I could probably do a machine that makes zinc, not the button I was trying to click. Yeah, it makes brass, which nuggets you get from pressing press sheets or filters take brass, destroy brass. What kind of wackapool stuff is? There's no way I make a zinc farm. There's not. Unless, no, Melting won't work. Serine, could you make a serine? This, go to serine, or serine, whatever. Zinc, gravel, and water. We get zinc by tough. Scoria, which we could just use for soul sand. We have a soul sand farm. So I can use that soul sand to get scoria. That scoria we can crush into zinc nuggets. Zinc nuggets we can make into zinc. Zinc combined with the copper that comes in. Cook it. We can get brass. That brass can travel. I mean, that would work. That would work. We would just have to get the brass over here. Or I somehow add, no, I was going to say add a scoria farm in this, but there's too much. I need a little bit of bone meal so I can get those logs going. Alrighty, where is my bone meal? I should have some. Once I use it all. I probably did. Oh, that's not helpful. I'm blind. Alright, let me go over here. Let's put some bone meal on them trees. Verify if they work. Yeah, so they do. They're just gonna take a minute. Ouch. Alright, so we're just gonna try and force the trees to grow for a minute. Just so, because yeah, some of these are actually getting pretty close to growing. All that would come out onto there, we'll solve, and then these will drop onto those. So now we got copper casing. Now alloy, something I could do. We get alloy from this if we need a simple alloy farm. How do we brass though? That's what I'm wondering, is that we don't get brass from any. No, there's only gold. Oh, we do get zinc from this. So I can actually split off the zinc too. Yeah, I can actually split off the zinc from this one. And then we just need, well, we get copper too. I could just do that. We could do a little machine up here. Well, or how could I do that? I need it to where I do zinc and copper to get brass, which means, very lost. We get alloy, which is a standard one. So we can split this off and have it go over here. Easy. And then we need brass, which is copper and zinc. I get copper and zinc from that. Actually, we already have copper coming in to here, as we can tell. So I could do it to where the alloy can split and connect onto this belt, which was then go up onto that one. So some will go on here, some will go on there. And then something I could do is the copper that comes in on this one, we can have a little machine underground that turns, or we'll just split some copper up there between this one, and then we can get the zinc to go on this. So we'll split it up top too. So I have zinc on here. Zinc will collect into the system, make brass. That brass will drop back out and go onto that. It's something we could do. I gotta try and figure that out though. So I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to try and figure out that like machine. Obviously we can split this to go over here. And then we just gotta split. Where is it? Oh, on here. We gotta split to where we have, I mean, we already got copper in there. We just need brass. Or not brass, zinc. Which really should just be one simple click. Can you get out of my storage? Go away. You're causing too much pain. Alright, let me turn that down a little bit. We got some F1 kicking. So I like my F1. Alright. I like it. It's good. I love it. So let me know, where's the other train at? Okay, he's down there. We got plenty of time. If you take this one, we're splitting out zinc, copper. Obviously we don't get brass, so we can take that out. We do not get brass. This one, we don't get brass from this. I don't know why I put this in here, but we do. Copper go that way. This one, you have copper going that way. We don't get brass. Stop it. So something I could actually do, we can put some zinc. All I gotta do is split some zinc in this one. That will still allow it to go straight. Or actually, I have to do it on this side too, so it has a reason to filter, which caused me emotional pain. No, I need copper. You gotta do that to me, man. Okay, so that one's good. Let's go ahead and just do this side. Go zinc. Oh, not zim. Put that there. Make that there. Perfect. So now zinc will split on this side. Just still go on there. And zinc will go on that side. Again there. As you can tell, we still have brass coming through. Or not brass. Brick. Brick actually comes in pretty often. How much brick are we at? 2175? Honestly, that's pretty good. That's not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of material. But see, we get so much zinc coming in. I can really just split it out between the other ones. So let me go back down here again. Alrighty, so as we're down here, we're gonna get brass, zinc, and copper in here. Copper already is coming up. Copper's already going through here. Zinc is also going to be coming in through here. Now, zinc and copper, if we take that, we can add a little system. So I can probably put, I can't go there, but I could probably put a little machine here that would take in, or it will split the brass to where brass would just continue through and split off. So we have two separate sections. And then when zinc comes in, obviously you can't do a zinc casing. That's not how that works. Yeah. We can have it to where zinc, when it comes in, will go into the funnel and split off into our system, which then will combine going into the same mixer with godforsaken speed. That would then mix everything. It would drop out, go back on here, which will connect on that to go back up. That is how we will get brass. And then alloy. Alloy will go on here. We'll probably have a system that will split out alloy. Now that goes right here. So yeah, we can have a funnel that will split off alloy. Some will go that way, some will go this way. It will drop down. Once it goes through here, it will hit the funnel, which then should, if I'm correct. Oh, Albon's in a wall. Yep, I was expecting crash. It is Baku. So Alex Albon in a wall. Yeah, we can have it to where, what was I saying? Oh yeah, alloy can come through, go to the funnels, and then it should just be able to bypass the funnel. So it should just keep going straight and that will go up, which means we will have everything going in here. Which is pretty good. So that means I have to try and figure that out. I gotta figure out how to do that, which means I'm gonna have to stop these machines just because I don't have a way to actually, well, actually I could build this machine first and then have it to where all we gotta do is just import the funnel, what, we just import the funnel and then it'll auto activate. So yeah, we just gotta build the machine first because for now zinc is gonna come up and break. Alrighty, well, I kind of forgot where I was. I technically should have been streaming about an hour ago. I did it. We're probably gonna be streaming later because, well, I have to do things. I forgot down here. Okay, so this is what I got set up. Put a tunnel here. That will split off the zinc to go into this. Obviously, you can't make zinc casings. That's not possible. So I have zinc and a little bit of copper going into this. That would then go to mix. That mix will go out into brass. That brass will poop out and go poof right into that machine. I'm out of brass. I climb stairs. Oh my god. Now, we're going to need power to power the blaze burner. I have an idea. If I just connect, the hose to go over here, go down and connect into a spout, I can constantly keep refilling lava. Now, probably going to take a minute, but I can figure this out. We have a fully English. We have a fully self-sufficient grass farm right down here. And it's very simple. We don't have to worry about a thing. So what I need, if I get a deployer, I put that here. Technically, this counts as a click. Right clicking, left clicking, whatever. This should count. And as you see, we just got some materials coming in. Nice. Nope, there's some more. Hooray. I'm so happy we get materials that come in now. Alrighty. Gotta try and catch my breath. Damn. Alright. So yeah. Again, this counts as a click. Basically, left click, right click. Basically a right click pretty much because it has to place. If I put it to where there's buckets or a bucket that can go into this, technically if I put a drop or not dropper, what? If I put that there and we make it to where lava buckets will come in, I'm going to have to probably expand this up by 1 or 2. So we're going to need a deployer. See, it took it. Yeah, I got to try and figure that out. Oh man, this is going to be a little iffy. If I can make this work, we're going to be great. Okay, so that would do that. This, whoa, not like that, but all right. Not like that either, but all right. I'm going to need another belt. But if I can get it to where I need a depot real quick. I need to go get one. I'm not stealing from my machines anymore. If I could do this on my own, I will. All right. Depot. Where's the depot? You would think since it's organized, it should be a little bit easier to find. It's not. I cannot find it. Do I not have a spot for depots? Like, oh, I do. I'm just stupid and blind. And we got one left. Perfect. Now we have a spout also. Technically, I shouldn't need a pump just because it's so close proximity to it. It should just auto work. So if I have it to where we have a depot here, we put a spout. Yeah, I can put it to where lava will connect into this. We'll have a funnel here. We'll probably put this to where it's a lava bucket. That bucket can go on here, go into this, click that. And if I'm thinking correctly, again, if I can put a funnel here that should be able to push off. No, we're actually gonna have to pop this over 1 more. Okay, so yeah, we'll need a funnel that will go out. This should take from here. It should take the bucket. Actually, let me test this. I have a bucket. So I'll go in, that'll get the bucket, but it won't. How can I make it take from that? Bucket will go in here. If I move this up, what if I put it here? No. I'm gonna make this, because normally if it's in a deployer, it's gonna sit there and you can't really take it out. That's the problem I gotta figure. Now, technically, could you go under? I really don't want to go under, but I may have to. Take a bucket. Okay, that will be an empty bucket. This will take lava filled bucket. So let me go ahead and put a bucket with lava. Throw it on there. Thank you. And then, yeah, that'll be like that. So if we do this, blaze burner, perfect. That would drop out. And then we just need a little system that will go up. I'm getting ideas, all right? I'm getting ideas. We'll put a depot here. I can extend this out by 1 if it lets me. Come on. We'll put a funnel here. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I need to go refill the bucket so I can actually do these funnels real quick. It's specialty treats, all right? All right. So bucket will come down, get lava. We'll put that in there. That will drop in, collect in here. Once it goes in here, it'll put the bucket into that, which will click onto that one. And this can go for quite a while. If it doesn't register that it's active, it will just, well, keep refilling. Once it refills, the bucket will be empty. That will drop onto here, which will then go up a little bit. Probably get some more belts. Yeah, how many more belts so I can actually verify the system? Because right now it's not so verified. I'm waiting for the day I cross that and the train hits me. I'm waiting for it. All right, let's do 10 belts. I can always make more later on. I'm not too worried. Whee! Whoa, lag of wonders. Is this full? Of course it is. I'll be honest, I feel like this gets way too much copper. Which, I mean, it should slim it down a little bit because 32 is coming in here. So technically 16 would only be coming into this. I think we just got a new, nope, okay. Yeah, 16 coming in there. So we'll have copper. All you got to do this one for the alloy, which I can really just get a funnel and drop alloy off onto this. That'll keep that going. Or I can get a, where's that? I could get a tunnel. Yeah, I'll have to do a tunnel so I can split it. Man. I mean, I could probably push this out a little bit and then have a funnel, so not too worried. All right, belts, belts, belts. Actually, we need it like that if I want to do, yeah, because that will drop on, that will go up here, which then that won't just click onto that one. Sadly, it won't. And we need that to there. All right, so I just tested it. It actually does work. If we don't even have a funnel here, it could just collect onto that, which is nice. I just got to power these now, which I could just power through the second one because I will connect onto that one. And then I just got two, which won't have verticals. This one has a vertical, which means I'll have to try and connect onto this. We're going to be a little bit of a pain. So what if I just put a vertical gearbox? Okay, maybe I don't have an extra gearbox. How? What? I can't make one either. How? Because yeah, I need a gearbox to go from here because I could just do that. And I could put a gearbox to go on that. Man, so I need more gearboxes. Sad, sad, sad. Let me go get it. Wait. That should be good. I grabbed a few extra just because. Just in case. You never know. Alrighty. And then we'll just do this. Do that. Okay. So you're going the correct way. If I put a shaft here, that's going to make that one go that way. Actually, what am I doing? I could just do a gearbox here. Not a gearbox. See, I could just do that. Get all this extra stuff out. Okay, so do that. Don't need that. I can walk through this. I don't need to worry. And then again, we only need one bucket, and that can go through that system. Oh, hi, copper. You're gonna go flood my system now, aren't you? Kind of. Okay, and then we just need lava connected up to this. So really, I go from this block. Well, actually, one more up. So I really should be able to do that, and that should fill that. Yeah. And that really shouldn't take away from over there too. So now if I throw this on here, that's not right. Um, hmm, that, that's not good. What if I put a slab there? Or this? Is that just, hold on, what if I just, yeah, me some slabs. I like to place here. If I put that there, I can place that there, which then, yeah, it would stay in there until it needs more. And when it does, it would just boop, boop, boop. Perfect. I'm a genius. Alrighty, so that is good. We just need the tunnel connected with the filters, the correct filter at least. And then we just need alloy to come in, which I can actually probably set up right now. Yeah, we really shouldn't need anything over here. I can hide this. I see that. Oh, we shouldn't realistically have to jump down here ever. That's fine. Keep it like this. So yeah, we just need a tunnel. I got the filter, and then we have to go and do the alloy. It's very easy. All right. So if I just come over here, we'll drop this down right on this one. That is right here. So yeah, we just need, we're gonna have some cobblestone going in. Cool. All right, so if I just get two more of these, go, boom, get this, I get my built. All I have to do is connect these two, which should be the easiest thing. Wrong way? Yes, of course. I did not mean to do that. Okay, we do that. Make sure it's correct now, eh? Put this one here and we could do a double. There we go. So if I just block these off to make sure we don't have anything accidentally going through it. Can't really do that one there, but this should make it to where it would just drop on here and that will continue down to the alloy where it will split, hopefully. I just need two tunnels and two filters. I should have tunnels though. Andesite tunnel can't really do those. We need two of those and then two filters. There we go. Magic. All right, we'll go back down here. So when it comes through here, we just need, well, the only thing coming through here is, no, we have iron cutting through this also. Oh, we may need, I may need three on each because the one going in is going to need alloy and iron, which is saying that it can accept those. One on the left is going to need alloy, no iron. The one on the back is going to need alloy and iron, just so it says iron can cut through. Should be fine. The other one is just gonna need two, so we should be fine on that. Okay, two shabby. Okay, so this one will be the right side, which is iron. That should be ingots instead of anything else, and then alloy. What else to do? All right, so that'll be the right side. The machine's not running, so actually I could do this. That's there. We're gonna need this on force split. All right, see you later. And then we'll need another one that does alloy and iron again. And that should be on this side, and then on the other side, we just need one that is just alloy. And we're actually gonna block this off just so I can verify if it works. And that will go here. So let me get some alloy come through this. Not what I was trying to do, but all right, whoopsie. Let me just turn this off for like a few seconds. There we go. We need more than one. Like what? We need a little bit more. I think I coded my game. Okay. Okay, so this machine will kill my system. Good to know. Not very good, but it's a little bit terrifying. Okay, so I could just do 4 of these nuggets. I will turn these into ingots. And also these. Okay, so it should be pretty easy. All I gotta do is just put a temporary block here. And then once we're done, we can always just connect that back. I forgot you won't connect if you connect. Okay, so you connect on there, which then, what? It's you. Why are you not going now? Oh, because I had one there and I missed it. There we go. I think these are all connected also because I think my lava just reset. It might have. This machine's not on. Not getting power. That's your power source. Probably. Oh, machine's not on because we have too many. Yeah, 30 sheets are full. So it will still do what it needs. It's just 30 sheets are full. That's why it's not going. Makes sense. Understandable. All right, something I'll do real quick. We'll just have it to where iron drops out. Alrighty. So if we throw these on here, I put a funnel here just so iron will drop out. If I put these here, two split that way, two split that way. Yes, that can go up to the system. I'm fine with that. Throw here. Yeah, none of that will go in there. Perfect. All right, so that is exactly what we needed. I'm going to collect this. Obviously, this is going to do one at a time. So if I just throw in here, it will go that way. Go on. It will split that way. Cool. Everything should come up here because it doesn't have a... Did it already come up here? Oh my god, it did. It's fast. Okay. That's a little psychotic, but cool. Alrighty. So for this, I need one to where zinc will come in this way and copper will also come in this way. And then copper will continue that way. So this side, I'm going to need one more actually. Yeah, I'm going to need one more filter because I got to verify what can come in. Oh, where's my water? Can I get rid of my wall? Shouldn't have. Where's my wall? Found it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this side is the entrance side. So this will need what kind of casings do we have? We have copper casings, alloy casings, and brass casing. Okay, so we're gonna need alloy to just go through. We need copper to go through also. And then we won't get brass on that system, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that is just gonna cross through. Brass is gonna be made. Copper is just gonna split train we are currently making. Okay, so these two are the only ones that will need to go in. All right, I need a visual on this. Okay, so one's coming on this belt. Coming down this side, it's going to be alloy, which is just going to be able to cut through. Copper is going to be able to enter, but it's going to split. So here and then one down. Brass is what we're making, so this is fine. This will be this side, so this will need to accept copper, only copper, right? And then this side will be copper and brass, or zinc. Oh no, we need zinc on this one. What am I doing? Hold on. So much. Okay, we'll just do this. We'll go down here. Go on this side. Things that are able to enter through here. Copper, zinc, because again, copper and zinc is what is needed for it. We're going to need alloy. That should be it, because brass is being made and train casings are already made. Okay, so that is for this side going that way. This side going this way will be copper and zinc. Zinc will go in here, and then this side is going to be alloy and copper. So we'll force split it. Okay, so if I add that here, this is 1, that's 3, that should be number 2. We'll have to wait for our next one. Actually, I could just throw split through there. I don't have funnels on those. I'm gonna need a filter for these two. Oh man. Yeah, that's just gonna go in and force it through. Okay. I need more wool. Dang. Not what I was planning. Yeah. And then I need one piece of brass. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so coming in, this will be copper and zinc. I should probably block that off back here just so we don't have anything flying off. This has the filter. That would go in there. I would only accept those ones. Over here is brass. I would only accept this one. So technically speaking, if I throw copper in here, some goes in there, some will go in there. How much is coming system? That's what I'm wondering. Like, is this doing 32 at a time? Actually, it should be doing 32 at a time. Yeah, because this is splitting. So that's a 64 into 32. That 32 will come down here and then 32 will go into here to split to 16. 16 is what fits in there. Yeah, it should be fine. We just need, bad thing is on which one can connect first. That's the problem, because if copper comes in and there's two sets of coppers, this isn't going to make anything. It's just going to get stuck here. You know what? Let me go and try and do this manually real quick. So we have 32. We should have a stack that comes in. Let me verify what's on this side. Train out here. The train here. No, it's just over there. We got time. Okay, zinc is on this side. So zinc will go down. We grab a stack of zinc or 32 of it, whatever. All right, so that 32 will come in here. That will then go down. Obviously, we can't see it right now, which sucks. I should come down here, mix into that, but then we have some extra here. What? Okay, so zinc will stand there. That will come out, go up here, which means we have brass in here. Cool. So if I turn this machine on, create god bag real quick, it should make it to where, oh, that would make sense. I don't have a funnel on this one. Okay, so that should, go on here. Some will split, drop down. That would just pass through and then go up there. Cool. Which means we will have a variety in here. Now the bad thing is these trees aren't going to grow. But if I put rich soil, no, don't work. They started growing when I did it earlier. So, well, I was also planting them, but in testing they were growing. And the best thing about it is if this gets too full, it's just going to start throwing stuff away. So, because then we got zinc in here. So if I throw, never mind, we got copper coming in. That's not what I want to do. Whoopsie. See, now it's clogging. Ooh. I mean, either way, it's still going to get to what it needs. But see, if we got copper in here, then zinc's not going to go. Choose zinc now. So it works. We just have a problem where it just keeps on colliding. So if I put, we need 2 blaze burners, which means I would need to figure out a way for power on this one. That's not helpful. Yeah, I need it to where, I mean, I could try and add a loop to where it would go up a little bit, loop back, and just keep dropping. I try and figure that out though. See, if I do that, what if I add a fan here that will go up, put a fan here that would just push it all the way over there? Because technically, I could put, I need 2 fans. Let me go and get those real quick. It's gonna be a pain. Need 2 fans, 2 fans, 2 fans. Way over here. Only enough, I had 2. Cool. Need some copycat small pieces, like very small. Yep, you should work. 3 just in case. I just need a little looping section. That's it, just so it can loop back and forth. When I do that, the items are going to jump off, which, no, they won't. Okay, so you need to go down 1. Okay, fine. Which means you won't work because you have that there, which means I got to try and extend this up. And then if I just get that, that's going the correct way, right? No, you're going the wrong way now, which means, yeah, see the bucket's just gone down here. That's not what I want. I can't have that. Yeah, if I have to put a fan here, it needs to go not like that, but all right. It needs to go like that because then I gotta have power. But that can go down, which shouldn't be too hard. Okay, that'll push up to there. Yeah, I just gotta connect this one now, which there we go. That works. Yeah, if I just do this, not like that. What? I do that. I can then put that like that. We can put this up here, and I could put a fan in here. I should just connect on there because that blocks there, which means I just need more cogwheels, which then go over here and push that way. I'm gonna need some casings. See, the rest should just fall on burn. Alrighty. Oh god. Yeah, see, we just do that, which is what we want. So if I just put casing here, come on, let me just put it here. Not like that, brother, what? There we go. And we just encase that one. So everything in here should be encased. So now when we get 32 of this, 32 of that, let me actually go empty it out real quick. Alrighty. Or we just wait for next shipment, but yeah, we'll just wait real quick. This isn't a lot of alloy coming through, which, I mean, half of that's going towards the other spot too, so I'm not too worried. Bad thing is, none of this is growing, even though it really should be. I'm going to test something out real quick. All right, so I did some testing. Now, to get trees to grow in here, I mean, technically it is possible, as you just seen, but to make it faster, when I went to the other road, I did rich soil. I did this soil with saplings on it. Now, what I did half soil, half normal dirt. And then on the other side, I just put 2 blocks of water, 1 to soil, 1 to dirt. Pretty close to each other. I had 2 sources of water. It was in the same exact building, same style, everything. I put the tick speed to 3. Didn't notice anything for a second too. Obviously, it's not going to take a second to grow a tree. So I put it to 15. I had more on the rich soil than I did on the normal dirt. Now, yes, it is on a 15 tick speed, so it is going to be faster, but the rich soil is going to make it grow faster too. So we are going to have to change all this to, oh, hi there, to rich soil. Yes, we are getting trees every now and then, but we're going to have to swap it to rich soil just so it's a lot faster. Shouldn't be too much of a headache, hopefully, but it should be pretty easy. I just need rich soil. And do I know how to get that? No. As you see, we got some stuff coming in, flying up right back through, just what we want. And this will keep going in the circle until this is done. So it's not bad. Cool. And let me just get this and we'll keep that there. Now, this is already pretty full of alloy. We're going to have a lot more alloy than we are anything else. Is that I'm not really too worried about. I do want to have a variety of stuff coming through though. So if I could get more trees in here, then I would, but I literally have no space to. And right under here is, well, the outside. Now, I actually could push these back longer to have a few more trees, but we need rich soil, which I don't know if I have that. I don't think I do. So I got to try and figure that out. But it is active, it is working, and that's perfectly good. We are going to have to end today's episode here, though, just because, brother, it's getting pretty late, and I still haven't streamed today. So, and of course, it's raining. Nice. Well, with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining and hanging out. I do appreciate it. If you want to see some extra content, I do have a second channel in the description. It is all a whole bunch of different variety stuff, so more games, more reactions, stuff like that. Those videos will be uploaded every Wednesday, just because doing double daily videos is stressful. So we're not doing dailies for the second channel. Those will be every Wednesday. We also, again, have started recently streaming on Twitch and Kick. So if you want to check that out, again, everything is down below. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.